This is Kim Meyer, host of Choose to Rise. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Dr. Mariah White, host of Your Life Matters, here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you are done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Your Life Matters, where we talk about dreaming big and dreaming bold to reach your wildest dreams in both your health and your happiness. A new show comes out every single Tuesday. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you'll never miss an episode of Your Life Matters. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
You're listening to The Morning Uplift, the podcast that brings you motivation and encouragement to begin your week. I'm your host, Liz Colburn. Grab your coffee, begin getting ready for your day, and join me as we discuss what it means to find the beauty in your journey. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Morning Uplift. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for setting aside time to grow your mind. You're beautiful, and I hope this fall is off to a wonderful start. For real, I am so busy right now, and I'm sure you are too, and the fact that you're here and you're being present and you are being intentional with growing your mind just means so much to me. So thank you. This season has been so good, and I am so grateful. For those of you who are listening in for the first time or may not be familiar with my journey, I am currently 34 weeks pregnant with our second baby, a son, and this time has been so precious. With that being said, we are nearing the end of this journey, and if I am being completely honest, I am beyond thankful to have such a loving husband, because I am just plain downright unlovable sometimes, especially in this season. Ladies, some days I swear I'm right up there with the best of the complainers, the negative mindsets, the go on a tangent and fly off the handle kind of people. I hope I have not let my positive, optimistic, and friendly attitude that I have probably 95 to 99% of the time fool you, that those 1% moments do happen to me too, because they do. Again, you can ask my husband, he'll be real with you, he'll tell you they happen, and I will too. So just know that you're not alone in that. If you feel unlovable sometimes, today is for you, just like it is for me, and I hope that this helps you. Honestly, I think that because the majority of the time I do choose positive, that my not so great moments actually come in harder and stronger, and I'm aware of it. I know I can get moody, I know I'm stubborn, and I know, like the title of this episode implies, sometimes I can be completely unlovable. What a gut check. I think too often we think of people who are quote unquote unlovable. We may target people when we think about being unlovable. We may be targeting people like the bully at school, or the jerk who cuts us off in traffic, or the family member who is constantly nagging. You get the idea. Those are the types of people that we think of when we think of unlovable people. But the truth is that we're all unlovable at times. As a Christian, my view on loving others is this: it is the willingness to love others who don't always deserve it. And I don't deserve it. When I'm having one of my moments where I'm frankly irrational and not fun to be around, but those who love me, I mean really love and care about me, they choose to love me through those moments. They see the best in me. They seek to understand me, and they have patience with me, and I hope that you have people in your corner like that too. We all need them. We all need those people who are rooting for us even when we're unlovable. And these moments also remind me that I need to love me. And sometimes you loving yourself is the hardest part of the journey. So I encourage you, as I also need to remember how the people who love me treated me, how it reflects in how we should treat others. This is the big moment of the morning, all right? You've ramped up here, and this is the big moment I want you to lean into. I want you to reflect on what you do that makes you feel unlovable. I want you to begin noticing your triggers and begin working on self-love. And I also want you to think of people in your life that you may see as unlovable. That one's hard. What is it that those people do, or what is it about that person that you struggle so much with? And the biggest application of all, how can you show them love this week? Whew, that's a lot to take away and do something with. Are you up for the challenge? Because we're all unlovable. We don't deserve others' love sometimes, but yet they still give it. And you're not alone, sister, if you're feeling unlovable today. We're all on this journey together. Begin finding love internally and giving it out endlessly today. You are loved more than you know. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of The Morning Uplift on Public House Media. I've been your host, Liz Colburn. To stay up to date with the show, like The Morning Uplift on Facebook, subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast app, or find my show along with many others on thephmedia.com. Contact me at lizcolburnbb@gmail.com for any questions, comments, or recommendations of topics. I love hearing from my listeners. Thank you for spending your morning growing with me. God's blessings on an amazing, purpose-filled week. See you next time as we continue finding the beauty in your journey.